Hey guys, this is my afternoon summary. My hubby's working and I'm doing a group Zoom coming up in a few minutes. If you're interested in a group Zoom for a reduced cost, I'm going to offer that up, but you have to email me and pay me ahead of time, and then we'll get you in the schedule for a group Zoom. Isa and I are coordinating that to help as many people as we can get through these strategies so you can be free. Amen. Freedom strategies. So I hope you will take us up on this. My name is Melanie Hines. I have a unique intel source, Sandman 1 and 2, who are over there in the sandbox actually working to protect our investment in the Iraqi dinar. I also talk about all sorts of things here on the wealth transfer. My name is Melanie Hines. I'm the faith and financial ninja. Why? Because the good Lord showed up in my Jeep February 22nd of 2000, called me out of my corporate financial career where I was extremely successful, making a lot of money, moved me from Boca Raton, Florida to Bath, Maine, and told me to help everybody, and he gave me these unique strategies. So please, my email will be down below. If you're interested in a group Zoom, put group Zoom because it's a reduced cost. I can reply with all the emails, or if you're interested in a personal one-on-one, it's a little more expensive, but it's also worth it because I can answer all your questions. And if you're on a group Zoom and you want a personal session, we can do that as well. I'm very, very flexible. Okay, so if you email me down below, I'll send you all those costs so you can choose what's best for you. And I'm working this week. I've got some extra time. My husband's working today. That gives me extra time. And the fire just went on. It's been very cold here. And I like working when it's cold, right? So I hope to see you on one of the Zooms or a personal one-on-one coaching session. I look forward to meeting you. I love meeting my subscribers and the people also invested in the Iraqi dinar. It doesn't hurt to get a second opinion, right? For anything. So thank you for watching. So this is from Mr. Sandman. The Iraqi Prime Minister, Shia al-Sudani, today reiterated that his government will not allow any internal or external forces to obstruct its work and provide services to its citizens. In a press conference, al-Sudani said that our government's path has chosen to build trust and fulfill its promises to the people. We will not allow any internal or external forces to hinder the government's work in fulfilling its duties. Regarding the economic side, al-Sudani said that international institutions have confirmed that Iraq has laid solid foundations for financial sector reform. Woohoo! What does that sound like? He added that we have taken steps in financial, economic, and agricultural reform. Guys, we're just praying this in. I am fasting and praying from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. A group of us are doing that. If you'd like to join us, some of us are on day 2. I'm on day 1 because I feasted yesterday so I could fast. So I'm not eating until after 6, and I'm only drinking coffee, water, and my basic Relive shakes like the Now and Energize, or the Now Energize Go, or the Now Energize and Fiber Store. You can take that safely. That doesn't interfere with your fast. So the Now and Energize will support you. I'll also put that link down below if you want to order that, but it won't come in before your fast is over. So if you have it, use it while you're, for my clients that take those products, use it to help get through your fast. Then you won't suffer from low blood sugar episodes and stuff. So anyways, I'm looking forward to, I'm just praying this in, right? So he said the solid foundation. He added that we have taken important steps in financial, economic, and agricultural reform. Financial and economic reform. What did they do? They're de-dollarizing as of yesterday. They were on holiday yesterday, like most of the world. Al-Sudani said that all international institutions have witnessed the government's financial and banking reform. They're reforming their banking system. Why? To combat money laundering and crime. And so they're gonna reform their value. They turned over yesterday. Their Exxon Mobil turned over one of the Iraqi oil fields to a Chinese company, and they're also going to restore their money. So look at it. They're restoring their oil. They're asking for no more foreign interference. They're kicking out all the foreign troops that were on their lands. So they're being returned, like Nader said, and I appreciated Nader's video. Thank you, Nader, for that summary. And this is confirmation of that. So this is an article out today that confirms exactly what Nader said. We're all in this together. And then, what was the other thing? I'm sorry, I'm getting so many, because I've got this, I decided to do this afternoon when I figured out my husband's schedule. So this is new to me, this group. And Issa's helping me out. Pray for us, both Isa and I, that this goes smoothly. I think we got one from Canada on and 3 others. So it's going to be fun, but it came in at the last minute. And if you're looking for that, if that is holding you back because you're low on cash because of the holidays, I understand, guys. This will be deductible in the next year when you file your taxes. So you might want to take advantage of my generosity in this brand new year because I know this thing is about to happen. So there's a lot of news here on Pimpy. And we know he's saying, according to the article, it's not going to happen until 2026. That's his opinion. And I just stated it. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because why? Because faith is a mustard seed moves a mountain. And you should not doubt it all in your heart. Look at Mark 11, verses 20 through 24. So God told me it was done. I believe it's done. So Frank 26 says the monetary reform is successful. All they need to do now is give them the new exchange rate and the new currency that they've been talking to them about. It's successful. That's why everybody's signing contracts left and right and pouring into Iraq. You honestly think the contracts are being signed at a program rate? Of course not. Thank you, Frank. I agree. Rayren 98. I love to see his summary. 3-letter guys are informing that the issue stopping the RV has been resolved. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom. Wasn't this worth the summary? Intel guru Yada says the removal of the old dollar will increase the value of the dinar from the reissued rate, and none of the international contracts would be worth anything if the rate was not adjusted. We are in the midst of seeing that now, understanding where Iraq came from, what they had to do, go to get back to international standard, and watching it come to pass as needed is the key to confidence. We are seeing it as it is about to transpire. It's a great time to be alive. Comment down below if you're excited about this time to be alive. This is not hopium. This is what's really happening. Frank 26 also said the next step, in his opinion, is the new exchange rate and the introduction of the lower denoms to the hands to the Iraqi citizens. This thing can pop up at any moment and the baby is crowning. I agree, Frank. I know you've never given birth, but neither have I. So I agree with you. We're crowning. Nader from the Middle East. This was yesterday. I think that's when I don't know, it was the middle of the night when he posted that thing where he talked about the summary. I don't know if this is it, but I'm going to read it. Happy New Year, best wishes and all that stuff. A lot of people are sending me messages going like, do you see any changes? I don't know why you're asking me what you guys heard. Who told you anything? Some people wrote me tonight at midnight at the currency will be launched. Some people said their new rate will come out tonight at midnight. I don't see anything like that. They didn't say they're going to change the rate tonight. They didn't say they're coming out with the currency tonight. They'll never tell you they're coming out with it. I'm not expecting anything tonight. That was January 1st. Then in the middle of the night, he said he talked to Angel One. And if you look at how Iraq lost its value, the military came in, they took over their money, and they took over their oil fields. They just surrendered their oil fields, right? The military's leaving. What's left, right? So he says you're seeing it happen now, and I loved that perspective. Go watch Nader's video. I highly recommend it because you'll hear it from him. He is smoking during, but whatever. I don't care. Militiaman, all of this is coming together. There's no reason for any pessimism or snide remarks for anybody around in Dinar land. There shouldn't be any doubt anymore. This is a real process, and it's underway. Yes, Militiaman. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is 3:40 p.m. on the Eastern Coast when I'm recording this. Mark Z, this is just something he said yesterday. A lot of banking contacts are thinking we will see solid movement by the 2nd. Today on the 1st is a holiday and they are consolidating and moving things together, meaning possible announcements. There is a lot of fantastic chatter on what is going to happen in the next 24 hours or so. Guys, we're in the midst of that, so keep fasting and praying. For those of us who are joining in the fast, Jesus himself, who's my guru, who showed up in my Jeep on February 22nd, of 2000 said some things come out only by fasting and prayer. So if you're one of those and you want to join us, please do so. And I'm sure God will appreciate it. By mid-January 2024, the CBI is giving a time frame when the Iraqi dinar Central Bank of Iraq exchange rate will be one and the same as the market. That's walking stick. That's all that matters. Let's see what the rate is by mid-January. The black market rate will be no longer. That shows great control of the CBI official exchange rate for their currency. Now I want to hear from you. Okay, what do you think? Do you think it's happening now? Do you think it'll happen mid-January? Or do you agree with Pimpy that it could take until 2026? What do you think? Comment down below. I want to hear from you. I love you all with the love of Jesus Christ. We're all brothers and sisters in this fight. I believe we should all be getting along right now because this is the best time to be alive. I will leave you with this. Claire said, in order to reduce the price of the dollar in the local market, the Central Bank of Iraq specified yesterday, Sunday, the entities covered by receiving their external transfers in cash in the dollar currency starting from January 2nd, 2024. Guys, they're making all the changes they needed to make. They are diversifying. They have an incredible economy, and they have an incredible leader leading them and working with all the politics associated with this. And remember, in BRICS, they just expanded. 4 more countries joined the BRICS. I talked about that yesterday on my live. I did 2 lives yesterday. You might want to check those out. I'll put the links down below if you want to see that. I did a live this morning, but I didn't get to any intel. Why? I was just encouraging everybody in the Lord that this thing is done. Right? God has to come first. So that's why we're fasting and praying. I hope if you're a Christian, you'll join us. And this is an answer to your prayer. If you've been looking for freedom strategies because you're a little concerned about things or don't feel completely right about things, if you're a Christian, that's just the Holy Spirit speaking to you. I'm glad you found me, right? God bless. Please like, please subscribe, please comment down below if you're brand new and you just found me. I'm excited to meet you. Bye.